Hello, my garden friends, and my YouTube friends, and my lovely worm friends, and everyone else out there watching me, dear friends. Um, I'm on my back porch, and I got an arrival today. Um, we get our energy through Duke Energy. For those of you in the United States, you might recognize that name. It might be that you uh, on the East Coast, you would definitely recognize Duke Energy. But here in Florida, sometimes they have a special where they will offer you a plant, a tree, and you're supposed to plant it in your front yard or your backyard or whatever. And the idea is that, trees help to shade your house, and they keep down your energy use. So I had a choice of it was a southern magnolia or a Florida peach tree, and I love fruit trees. I think they're just beautiful. So anyway, this came. Rick started opening it for me, and I said, "Wait! I want to do an unboxing. Everybody seems to do that here and on YouTube, and so I just want to show you." And I'm going to try and put this up on the table because I think it will work better that way with trying to do this with one hand. And oh, isn't that nice? They put it in a pot. It comes in a little pot. Let's see if it's fit this hand. They've tied it down. No, it just they put it in there really tight where they took it off. Let's see. How do we want to take this out? There we go. Oh, that's a pretty neat little system. I'm not exactly sure where this was coming from. Open immediately. Planting instructions. Let's see what we have. Open immediately. Duke Energy. Well, I can't open it with one hand, but let's see where it came from. We have it came from, Monticello, Florida, which is just pretty close by, but close to an hour away. But so at least I know that it should grow well here. And it looks like they've packaged it really well. But anyway, I will go ahead. I can't do it one-handed. I'm so sorry. And trying to open this. Should have done this before for you, so you didn't have to go through my struggling. Whoops. Hang on there. Oh, I see. Okay. And it's just going to give me instructions on planting my lovely Arbor Day. They did this once before. As a matter of fact, that was how I got the Florida maple tree that's out there in the middle of the three trees. There's a crepe myrtle on each side, and then there's the Florida in the center. But how nice, and they give you instructions on how to plant your tree and how to take care of it, because there are so many people who have no idea how to take care of this. I would guess, just want to put it down on the floor, I would guess that that's probably a 2-year tree, because it probably stands about 4 feet, and it looks like they trimmed it off to get it in the box. But how nice. I think that's nice. We all complain about the power companies and charging too much. In our case, we have solar power, and they have almost tripled what they're charging to have us on the grid, even though our we're paying for our own power through having solar panels on our roof. But anyway, I just, so a thumbs up to them for doing this. This looks nice, and it does look like a nice. Look at the buds. Can you see that they're already starting? I don't know how to show that to you. Let me just get a piece of white, go behind it. Can you see that those buds are already starting to come out? That's cool. So anyway, we will take this, and you guys know that I'm definitely going to soak it in some worm castings and rainwater, and then it's going to get planted. I was going to plant it, let me just see if I can come across here and show you. Do you see where the bamboo, those sticks are, the bamboo that's standing up? I was going to plant it just a little to the right of that, but I'm concerned that a Florida peach tree, they said, gets to be about, about 10 feet by 15 feet. It can get bigger, but I'm afraid that the 10 feet is going to be 5 feet hanging off the over the back, which would be great for the squirrels and raccoon. Yeah, they would just love it. But so I'm not sure quite yet where I'm going to put that, but always nice to have something else fun to think about whenever you're out here and someone says, would you like a free fruit tree? And you go, not just yes, but heck yes. So anyway, just wanted to show you that, and wanted to show you that I'm getting some plants, some seeds in the ground. And these I planted last week. This is just a tray of marigolds, and it was a French marigold. Those are the ones that are they're tiny, and they look like, the petals almost look like little seashells. And there are two different types of marigolds. One was the big one that looks like big pom-poms, and those are an African marigold, and then the French marigold is the little bit more delicate looking one. So once these are a little bit bigger, I will, as the Brits say, prick them out and probably either plant them in the ground or move them into a little bit bigger pots. The other thing that I planted, this was just going back, actually the 27th, so what is that, that was Sunday, today's Friday, so 5 days ago, and I made a combination, 10 pots. One, it's Sweet Alyssum, that just blankets the whole thing. That's this whole thing here is Sweet Alyssum. And then a Purple Lady is the bok choy. And I wanted to show you the difference. Can you see the little guy and the two little ones in the center? It almost looks like a 3-leaf clover, but only a 2-leaf clover. And then these are the Sweet Alyssum. I don't know if you know this, but not only is bok choy edible, but the Sweet Alyssum is also, and it tastes very minty. So those will be pretty, and once they hopefully come up together, then I can take this all and transplant it. And I was hoping to almost make like a real pretty border where you would have the Purple Lady is just that. It's purple and it's very pretty, and then to have the white blanket underneath. And then over here, this was actually last Friday on the 25th of February, and today is the what is today? The 4th of March. These are a tomato. It is. Let me get my Italian sounding on here. It's a Principale Borghese. Is that how you would say that? But it's a small tomato. They say it's about, maybe an inch or two. And, when you think of like an inch or two, that's a nice sized tomato for a salad. But they also said it's really great for drying if you want to, use it later for cooking. So anyway, I have 36 of these, 36 seeds planted. And again, it's only been a week, so we've got one 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's one there. Maybe 6 or 7 that haven't come out yet. So I've got like 29 or 30 that in a week have already sprouted. So good going there, eh? You know, good job. And then the 2 little sweet potatoes that I mentioned to you guys, this is just a little snip of a couple of them, and I thought, oh, I wonder if they would take off. So, you know, I stick everything in these the worms they just don't know what they're going to be seeing in their home next. But anyway, this is, you know, part of my Meals on Wheels home for worms. But the fun thing is to see these worms are absolutely loving these pots here. I'm going to give you a quick peek because they'll all run like heck. Whoa, what the heck is she doing? Abandoned ship, abandoned ship. And I turn this about 3 times a day so that when the sun is coming, it really shows it. But where's the other one? Oh, I'm not going to be able to lift that. Sorry, not going to do that. I have Brazilian spinach, and I have it growing out in the yard, and so I broke off a bunch of pieces and I brought it. It's in here and stuck it in this nice soil. It's looking a little wilty, but I think it'll perk up. And then I started planting a few pots, and this is the last thing I'll show you. But Mizuna is a greens, and I only started this one just a few days ago, 3 days ago, and it looks like from the picture they're showing me red stalks, but it looks like a type of greens that when the stalk comes up, it's very the stalk comes up and it's red, and then the greens are actually kind of a spicy flavor, but they said it's very, very good in stir fry. And so we'll see. And then yesterday I planted a pot of spinach, just an old common variety of spinach. And then I don't know if you guys have ever heard of if you have carrots are kind of a tricky one to propagate because they like to be kept moist for about 10 days, and then, you know, they're such little tiny seeds. So what I keep doing, let me just back off over here and get my little water bottle and my good old Lowe's spray bottle, but I keep spraying it. And there was a trick that I saw Jeff Lawton do, and I've seen a few other people do it too. So it's not just Jeff, but a few others, is that they take a board and lay it down on the, you know, where they've planted their carrots, and then they check them every day, and then as soon as they start to sprout, then they remove the board. Well, if you keep a coffee can lid and press it down like that, then this retains the moisture underneath. And I think that might just work in nickety split, you know, might just work about the same. So anyway, that's all that's happening in my world. I wanted to share with you getting this tree, and you know, I'm sure that there are a lot of electric companies who, I can't imagine that Duke Energy is the only one doing it, but what a neat thing to do, to give out, you know, they probably have growers up and down Florida coast, and gave out a variety of different choices. So anyway, that's it. Garden what you've got, as I always say. Use what you have, and then when you're done with it, try to reuse it again, or find someone else who can use it to their advantage. As you can see, it's nice and warm out there. We've got a great sun. It's probably about 1 o'clock, My full yard is in sunshine here in the back, and I've got lots of things coming up, and I'll make that another video for you, is to give you a tour of the backyard and let you see what I'm actually up to back there. So garden what you've got. I hope you'll take care and keep a good positive spirit about what's happening in the world, and pray for those who need it. And subscribe, please, ring the bell. Hope you watch the video the whole way through, on and on. And I hope you'll come back and see me again real soon. Bye-bye.